Hey, I got a question for all the TikTok feminists. Why aren't y'all talking about Iran right now? For those who don't know, the greatest feminist revolution of the 2020s is currently going on in Iran. The government of Iran is essentially an Islamic theocracy, and as such, the rights of women are heavily restricted down to what clothes they can wear. A couple years ago, y'all might remember the story of a young lady who was beaten to death by Iranian officials because she wasn't properly wearing her hijab. Not that she wasn't wearing it at all, that it wasn't being properly worn. And while there were immediate protests that took place at the time, it snowballed into something going on that's basically a silent revolution. Women in Iran just simply stopped wearing the hijab. And as such, there have been numerous protests throughout the nation of Iran to improve the treatment of women in the country. And can we just take some time to appreciate just how beautiful Persian women are? And I am just so glad that the rest of the world is finally getting to see that en masse once again. Simply by removing their hijab and letting their beauty shine, they are risking life and limb, but yet they're doing it anyway in the face of adversity and oppression. Meanwhile, feminists in the Western world are still bogged down in pointless culture war schematics, trying to absolve women of personal responsibility. Of course, ever since the election last year, feminists have finally started to look inward and started asking the big questions. Maybe we do need to start holding other women accountable for their abusive behavior. Maybe we do need to have those conversations, and that's great. It's a step in the right direction. But at the same time, if y'all really care about the progression of women's rights, why aren't y'all talking about what's going on in Iran right now?